Hey everyone, it's Debbie here, and it is time to make my smoothie for the day. So I am going to show you how I do that. I have perfected a smoothie. I've been doing this for about over a year now, and this is what I feel is my healthy smoothie. So I'm going to show you how I do it every day. First I start with this is oat milk, and I think that's good. This is a 3-ingredient oat milk. So it doesn't have gums, oils, emulsifiers, phosphates, collagen, no refined sugars. It literally has water oats with calcium, salt, B12, and D3. That is it. This is the brand that I like, Plant Strong, but there's also another brand that I get at the store. So there's 2 different brands. I can show you that next time. But this is the one that I use a lot, and I get this at Whole Foods. They have this brand. So I put in a half a cup. This is a 1/4 of a cup measuring right now. Half of a cup, maybe a teensy bit more, of my oat milk. I put in a banana. I put in a whole banana. You can freeze these and put them in as well. That's a good idea. I like banana because I think the texture is nice for a smoothie, but I've also used, different fruit and mango, etc. I also put, which is kind of my secret, a 1/4 of an avocado in, because this is what makes it smooth in the smoothie. So I recommend doing that if you can tolerate avocado. I also put a date, a pitted date, and I also take the skin off the date. And you can do that under warm water. And I've had stomach problems in the past, and sometimes the skin will bother me, so I take the skin off. 1 date for sweetness. I put in a little bit of cinnamon. I also put in a little bit of 100% organic maple syrup to add a little bit of sweetness as well. Just a little bit, not a lot. I put in my collagen peptides. This has some protein, so it has 10 grams of protein in the scooper. I put that in. Sometimes I use protein powder, so it just depends, but I'm on to the collagen right now for some other health benefits, so I'm using that as my protein in the smoothie. And this is the vanilla flavor, which is nice. You can also get different flavors or flavorless. And then I add a little bit of, this is peanut butter, but you can add almond butter. This is good to add for some fat. A little bit in there. If you're allergic, then do not add any nut butters. And then I add my blueberries. So blueberries are super good for you. These are frozen. I add these in as another fruit to my smoothie. I really like the taste. I've used, raspberries before, different fruit. You can use kind of whatever you prefer and whatever you like. So this is kind of my everyday go-to smoothie. And then I add a little bit of ice, like 4 to 5 ice cubes. I'm going to do that right now. And that just helps with how I like the texture to be, and it also provides the making it cold, which, I don't like smoothies that are not cold. So then I put this top on, and then I'm using my Ninja today. I use this every day. And there you go. Get all the liquid in there. And then I'm just putting it on here, and I'm gonna hit play. And it's gonna be really loud, so I'll be right back. Okay, this is ready. So this is what it ends up looking like. I'm gonna take the top off here. And you can keep this, if you have this Ninja that I have, you can actually keep the smoothie in the cup. have a to-go version of the top, which you can drink out of. But I'm at home today and I'm dainty and I like to have it in my own little nice glass. So this is kind of what I do here. Make sure I get all of it out with a spatula. And that's it. I have my super yummy banana blueberry collagen smoothie. And it's super smooth, as you can see. It's not icy, but it's just the right amount of coldness. Right amount of sweetness. Love it. I will put the link to the Ninja if you're interested in that. And love to hear what your favorite smoothie is.